it's okay, honey. It's okay. Oh dear, Max. Little kid. It's just a little kid across the street who fell off their bike. They're fine. Their mommy's there with them. They're okay. I know. What happened? I know. You feel the big emotions. Oh, it's okay. Just a kid who fell off their bike, honey. I know. I gotcha. See, that little kid's not even crying anymore. They're there with their mom. Yeah. It's just a little kid. Oh boy. My goodness. Or maybe it was a scooter, not a bike. But either way, buddy, they're okay. I know they fell and went boom, didn't they? Big thumps. Big thumps. See, honey, you're safe. Look, they're getting back on. They're going to ride away. I know, that was so scary. What a way to start a stream. Yeah, Max is being super watchful. Yahoo! Happy Monday. Hello, Becky. Hello, Deanna. Thanks to everyone who's just joining us. Oh, I don't even think that's your mom. That was another lady who just got to help. Yep, they just rode off, buddy. They're fine. They're fine. It's okay. I know. What happened? Little kids sometimes fall, buddy. Actually, big kids sometimes fall. Remember that time I wiped out on the ice and you were watching through the window? It was pretty scary, wasn't it, for you? Sure was. Now, how about you step on my knee? Yeah, my knee's a safe spot. Well, hello, if you're just joining us. We're live on the patio with Max. Awesome. And we started with a lot more excitement than planned. Max got really excited there. A little kid across the street just fell off of their scooter. And predictable results, right? When little kids fall, they make a bit of noise. And Max is super concerned. He needed to stand on my arm. He needed to raise a crest and raise a cry. You really care about others, don't you, buddy? Yeah. My goodness, Max. Oh, yeah. Let's flip. Well, hello. So who's joining us? Salam. Hello, Becky. Hoog. Prosu. Hello. Becky and Deanna and Karen. Narachi. Max is not really that good at saying Yahoo by himself. He needs to be there when the crowd's yelling Yahoo. Then he'll join in. I know. Is he a true Calgarian if he can't shout Yahoo? Hi, Angie. Krijan, thank you for subscribing. We love you. We appreciate you. Make sure you give us a like and a sub if you're new here. Welcome. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Rick. Yeah, Max is just minding it right now. Okay, I'm glad to see you too. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hi, Marat. Can I get a Bok Bok Bok? Max might not be in the mood to balk because he's preening. But we'll probably see if we can get a balk out of him in a few minutes. Yeah. All right, we better flip this. And make sure I'm looking at all messages on chat. Hello. We're going to reflip that, and we're going to pop it back into the carrier. Yeah, so it's a good angle. So much sunlight on Max. Lovely morning light. So bright, so sunshiny. The only problem with this angle for Max is I can't see the screen super well. So I'm going to ask my regulars, and you know who you are. Give me a hand here, okay? If you see a question that you know how to answer, such as, what's his name? Max Moluccan. How old is he? 31 years young. Where's he from? Calgary. You know, go ahead and answer. Go ahead and chat. And if you see something that is wrong and you really need my attention, throw up a string of emojis, because I can see that from here. I just can't necessarily see everything else from this angle. Ah, there goes somebody on a walk. Huh? Yeah, walk. It's pretty cool, Max. One of our new neighbors walked by. Constant flow of sales in the complex here. But one of our new neighbors walked past, and he stopped just when I was setting up the stream, right, Max? And he stopped to say hello, and he knew Max. And he said he just watched a video on YouTube of Max, which is always super cool. He said he knew Max's name, did not know my name. And he said, you know, it was so cool, just like he just looked, and on YouTube, there he is. And I mean, the homes in the complex all look alike, and he, you know, slightly different colors, but he just looked and he went, oh my goodness, that's my neighbor's bird. And he didn't realize just how popular, right, Max? Yeah. But that always gives us a little bit of joy. And Max is super happy to see him, right, buddy? Yeah. Let's check comments here, then I'm going to grab some coffee. Oh, check comments. Oh yeah, he's got a big beak. Kyle says, I watched your video of Max screaming. It was hilarious. Yeah, Max can get noisy. It boggles my mind that his tantrum over the apple in our living room has almost 4 million views on YouTube. I mean, what the heck? We think he's the best too. No, Max does not free fly. There's too many dangers around here, and he's never shown any interest in flights. So yeah, so he's hanging out. That's just a gnat, buddy. Just leave the gnat alone. Yeah, he's just hanging out on my knee. He likes to hang out with me. And he's wearing a harness, and he's quite happy preening. Hi, Sean. Max is 31 years young. Okay, we're going to pop that there. If you're new, make sure you give us a like and a subscribe. And say hello in the chat. We're a super, super friendly bunch. Right, Max? Yeah. So, Max, I got coffee today. Oh, my goodness. I brought out my Holland cup. Yeah. This cup is extra special, right, Max? I think everybody who watches knows me and my coffee cups. I've got a collection of coffee cups, and it's so cool to just grab different cups each day. And every cup has a little story. This coffee cup was given to me by my friend Connie from the Netherlands. She arranged to have it sent to us. She actually had it sent to us from a local Dutch store, along with some Dutch treats, including, oh my goodness, Dutch licorice. I love Dutch licorice. And she arranged to have it sent, and that was super sweet of her. You know, this is the Connie who passed on a couple years ago, but she was a friend of ours. She was actually planning on coming out to Calgary, and she had a trip to Canada booked. It was a bit of a dream trip, and you know, we're super sad that she passed. I mean, she was such a neat lady. Always have a good morning for us, right, Max? And Connie was one of your biggest fans, Max. She would watch no matter what time of day it was. I mean, if we went live in the middle of the night in Holland, she seemed to have her phone set and she'd be right on there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Do you see people? Do you see people? Hi. Yeah, we might get a little bit of excitement in a minute, folks. Hang on. Here come some people. And that's usually when Max gets chatty and happy and excited. And here they come. What do you think, Max? Good morning.
Huh?
How are you?
Hi, Max. How are you?
Awesome. You're awesome. I love it, Max. Have a great day. You're awesome, Max. Yes, you're awesome. No, we can't go with them. You're the best bird ever, Max. Best bird ever. What a good boy. Yeah, what a good boy. Yeah, no, why we don't show our neighbors when they walk past with Max? Unless we know that they've consented to be on camera. We try not to put the camera on them directly. Occasionally you'll see them in the background, slightly out of focus. But unless we know we've got their consent, or unless they're a good distance away and not easily recognizable, we try to make sure that we don't get them on camera. We don't worry as much about people like delivery people, because they don't have the same expectation of privacy when they're on the property here. We've got a really busy pathway out front that Max loves because he can chat with people on it. He can talk to people who are walking past. He can watch what's going on. That was a gnat, buddy. I know. You don't want to eat the gnats. They're not good for you. No, they're not. All buzzing around low right now. Yeah. Yeah. I know. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah. Why are we streaming today? Because it is September the 1st, which is otherwise known as Labor Day. Labor Day in Canada and Labor Day in the US. Yeah, it's the official start of fall. It's the official start of school, so the marker of the end of summer. Hello. Yeah, it's usually a day people have barbecues or hang out in the sun, or, you know, it's a holiday. It's a sad holiday, which means, you know, we don't get things like our mail delivery, and a lot of places like banks are closed. A lot of places are on weekend schedules. But I mean, you know, we do live in a big city, so, you know, the grocery stores are always open and stuff like that. Right, Max? Are you having fun? Are you enjoying yourself? Yeah, it is gnat city out here. There's just clouds of gnats flying around. Yeah, so we're drinking coffee. And the only proper way to drink coffee, if you're with a bird, is you need to spell it CAW-FEE, coffee. Yeah, are you a good boy, Max? Are you a good boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I know. What do you think? What do you think? I know, Pumpkin, I know. Yes. You're a big bird. You're a big bird. Yeah. Are you hanging? You're hanging out on my knee. Are you comfy? Comfy. You are so happy, Max. Yeah. You talk to people. Got a little scream when a kid fell off the bike. You're enjoying the lovely sunshine. You need a pedicure, and I'll take care of that in a little while, okay? Yeah, you get a pedicure in a bit. Yeah. I know. Are you the best bird ever? Are you the best bird ever? Oh, you're going to turn around. It's hard to turn around. I know, buddy. My knee's not big enough. Yeah, my knee has limited real estate there, huh? Yeah. Kay's asking, do any of the other birds like to sit down on the patio? Yes, they do, but always they like to be in carriers. Tico sometimes will come out in a harness, but recently he's been in the mood for a carrier, which is fine. I mean, I don't judge. He's allowed. And if he comes out with a carrier, you know, he just hangs out. He was busy foraging this morning. He discovered that there were some tasty snacks inside of his cage. And Tico's not particularly fond of the camera. Yeah. Yeah, no, we always protect against flight. And why do we always say harness or carrier? I'm going to show you. Number one, look at these tall buildings. Yeah, tall buildings everywhere. We do not want a bird to get on top of a tall building, right, Max? That would be a disaster. I know. It's a pretty scritchies. Yeah, it's a pretty scritchies. I know, I know, pumpkin. So we don't want that. We've got what's out here. It's a busy road. Max flew out into that road. I don't have a lot of faith that people would be able to stop for him. I mean, I've seen people drive into Canadian geese and they're a little bit larger than Max. Yeah, so I mean, I don't have a lot of faith. We've got, you know, we live near the edge of the city. We have coyotes. We have wild animals out here. We have hawks. We have all sorts of things that could be a problem. Hi, Marquita. Hi, Willis. Yeah, Willis, he's such a good boy. Emery's asking your favorite food. Well, yesterday he really enjoyed some eggies in a cone. He likes fruit. Blueberries are a favorite this time of year. So's corn. So right now it's sort of, you know, just out of what I've got in the house, I think those are his favorites. But we got to do some grocery shopping. We need to get you some more watermelon, buddy. You enjoyed that, didn't you? Hi, Via Plays. Yeah. Wills is joining you from Scotland. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, Max is pretty happy. He's enjoying himself. He talks when he wants to, and what he's doing is he gets chatty and excited whenever somebody walks past. And that's when he's doing a bit of talking. D-Cat says, I have a fear of birds. I know, we actually sometimes meet people with fears of birds. And what we do if we run into somebody who's a bit shy or scared of a bird, we just make sure that they know that we've got full control over Max with this harness and that they're safe. I mean, I get it. I get it. It's sort of like having a really big dog that they don't know what to do with. Love that Becky and Lady Sky and everyone's being so chatty today. Yeah. No, it is a lovely, lovely day on the patio. Hey, Max, you having a good scritch? Okay, uppity up. Yeah, okay. Now, we're going to shift over a little bit. Why? Because the sun just shifted a bit. So we're going to see. Is there sun over here? Okay, we're going to come back to the sun. And then we're going to move the camera back. Oh, look at that, Max. Yeah, we are wearing one of Max's shirts. Max the Moluccan. If you get one of our shirts, there's no guarantee that a bird will sit on you, but there's always a possibility. Right, Max? Yeah. My goodness. Yeah, there we made it. Yeah, now we're in the sun again. Chasing the sun. Yeah. Will says, has parakeets been moving house next month and looking for a cockatoo? They're beautiful and full of mischief. They are so much work too, Will. They really, really are. Whoops. There. Now we've got Max again. Sorry, I sent you on a patio shot rather than the Max shot. Yeah. Isn't that lovely, Max? Lovely, lovely. Big scritchies. Big scritch scritch. Big scritch scritch. Yes, Max. Yes. I know. I know. What a big, big bird. Are you going to try turning around again? Well, that was goofy. Why'd you turn around? We had you in the sun. Okay, you can preen for a minute, and then we'll turn you back. Because you seem to be in the shade, and I seem to be in the sun, and there seems something wrong with that picture. Up, up, uppity up. Come on, up, uppity up. Here, uppity up, and down. But Mom, I wanted to face the other way. I want to feel sunny on my back. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I wonder, Max, is anyone else going to walk past? Is anyone else going to walk past and be excited for you? What do you think? What do you think? Yes. Yeah. Oh boy, Max. Oh boy. Are you happy? Are you happy and you know it? And your beak is going to show it. If you're happy and you know it, Max, buck, buck, buck. Can I get a buck, buck, buck? What up? Can I get a buck? Buck, 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 buck. Buckity, buckity, buck, buck, buck. Can I get a buck? A buck, buck, buck. Can I get a buck, buck, buck? You know what? We got a whole bunch of friends watching us. Mom? Yeah, but what about Bok Bok? What about Bok Bok? Do you want a buck? Bok Bok? Not now. Well, if not now, then when will you bark? You have everyone waiting for you to say Bok Bok. And it's so exciting when you do, Max. Can I get a buck, buck, buck? What? Oops. Can I get a buck, buck, buck? Can I get a buck, buck, buck? You're thinking about it. Are you thinking about Bok Bok? Max, can I get a buck, buck, buck? Can I get a buck, buck, buck? A buck, buck, buck. A buck, buck, buck. Oh my goodness. And someone's trying to reach me. I'm just going to check what's going on. Okay. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, thank you to everybody who's joining us today and who's liking and subscribing. Max, you want my knee? Oh, yeah. There you go. Max is complaining my knee is too small for his big, big feet. Yeah, it's not a great perch. Too big to wrap his feet completely around and too small to make a good platform, huh? Yeah, Max. Yeah. Okay, we're going to flip this and check some comments. Oh, can I tell the difference between Max and Mango? Oh, easily. The two of them, their faces look very different. It's sort of like seeing two different people. You can tell they're both people, but the faces look different. And the way they hold their feathers look different. The angle of their eyes look different. Their coloring looks different. The way they hold themselves is different. Their size is different. Yeah, it's just everything's different between them, eh? Are you happy, Max? Are you happy? Are you happy and you know it? And your beak is going to show it. If you're happy and you know it, buck, buck, buck. Buck, buck, buck. Buck, buck, buck. Okay, Max, I'm going to flip the camera back. There, that way it's towards you and not a neighbor. We got somebody else coming. What do you say to the camera, bud? Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Pretty good. You?
Nice, good.
Hello.
What do you say, Max? Do you say hello?
Hi there.
You're being shy, Max. You're being super shy. Yeah, Mom. Oh, you know? Yeah, do you see somebody walking? Good morning. You don't know. Okay. Max, it feels like the sun is chasing us a bit. So I'm going to say that we're going to stand up for a minute. Yeah, we're going to... What a what? What a what? We're going to switch where we're sitting, okay? All right. So Mom's going to flip the chair. Oh, boy. Rotate, rotate, rotate. I know, that was not the classiest rotate in the world. And then we're going to... Whoopsies. Shift this to here for a minute. Shift this over to here. Oh boy, Max. Oh, okay. There. There. I'm gonna keep going. Hi. Hi. Yeah. I'm gonna set you here. Oh boy, we're gonna change the angle to here. There. Okay. Okay, folks. Up and over with the camera. There we go. Okay. There. How's that for an angle? Nice and sunny. Yeah, Max. You're now in the sunny suns. So much work just to get a bit of sun, but now I've got the shade and you've got the sun. What was that? I know. You were sad, but now you get sunshine. Pretty, pretty sunshine. Yeah, we've got a tree here that's giving us a little bit of shade, so we're just chasing around to avoid the tree. Yeah, it is awesome. It sure is awesome, honey. Yeah. Now you have to watch behind me and tell me what's going on, okay? You have to tell me when people are coming. Yeah? Oh. Yeah, just look at the glow on his feathers from the sun. You can really see that peachy tone here. Yeah? Oh, okay. Oh, and back here, yeah. Just fiery orange. There's a reason they're known as a salmon crested. Such a pretty shade. Such a pretty shade of orange. Yeah, Max. Yeah, I know. I know, buddy. I know. Yeah. What a good boy. What a good boy. Okay, can I put my other leg up too? There. That's easier. Yeah. Out here on the patio, it feels like we're always chasing the sun, huh? We always chasing the sun? Okay, we're gonna... Oi! Oopsies. There we go. And we're gonna flip. There. Aiden says, how much does Max cost a year? Oh, it's expensive to have a bird. I mean, are you talking about the time that we spend? You know, because that's hours and hours and hours a day. You're always cleaning. You're always paying attention. Are you talking about The cost of food. Food's not cheap. We're always spending money on food. Are you talking about, the cost of vet trips and everything else? It's always expensive. Yeah. And we've got, for those of you who are in the Calgary area, Max, that sun just did something rude. It just moved on me again. I'm just going to shift one more time. I'm going to chase forward. Ooh, okay. Let's see. There. Now we're right up against the vent. And we're going to grab the camera. There you go, buddy. All right, we're going to pop you back on my knee. I know. And then we're going to pop you back into here. There. Now Max is back on the screen. I wanted to tell everybody about something that's coming up. If you're going to be in Calgary, in early October, we've got an event called Parrot Palooza, and we are super excited about it, right, Max? We are excited. And what it is, it's put on by our local parrot club. The Calgary Parrot Club puts on Palooza every year. And it's a get-together. We have members' birds there. We have some of the local celebrities. Max is going to be there. Gizmo's going to be there. We have, what's going on there? Lots of goodies for sale. We're going to have some of your store for sale there. Yeah, we're going to have maybe some shirts, photo ops with Max. Okay. Up. Oh, it's okay, honey. I know. My knee just got unstable for you, didn't it? Okay, there we go. We are chasing Max in the sun. There. Okay, I think we're on camera, Max. You're the director, buddy. Can you see yourself? Are you in the sun? Yeah. No, but that happens. There's no, no birds are allowed in off the street. Only the birds who are part of the club or who have a table. It's not a free-for-all for birds. So there are some limits there. But it raises money to support parrot rescue, right, Max? And it is really, really fun. Now, it's not nearly as big as some of the Paloozas in the States or whatnot, but we know of a few people are coming out to Palooza to visit from places quite far away. Yeah, we've got a couple of Max's friends coming out to visit us at Palooza. They're going to be here that weekend. That's going to be exciting. We've got, what else have we got, Max? So that's happening with Palooza. We've got, oh, you want my knee? Okay, honey, you want my knee. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, there you go. You get the sun on you. We'll have our table there, photo ops. I know our friend Angie is coming in from High River to visit. Yeah. No, but we're super excited about the event. It's a great opportunity to come down, hang out with some birds. Parrot Trends is always there with a table full of goodies. Yeah, and you can also do things like pre-order, because some of the vendors that come down, they might not bring their entire inventory. I mean, we're going to bring some of our Max bestsellers. I think what are we going to bring to Palooza, Max? We'll bring Little Box of Joy. Those are super popular. We'll bring some stickers and some magnets, but we're only going to go one or two designs. Maybe we'll bring some shirts, but if you're looking for a special size of shirt or a special color, pre-order, because otherwise we're not going to have it there. So we'll have Max shirts. Well, it's okay, hon. Yeah, it's a gnat. Don't chew on the gnats. They're not good. They're not tasty. Yeah, what else should we bring? Oh, some keychains. Definitely keychains. And some necklaces. Yeah, necklaces are popular. Yeah, do you think that's enough to bring? Yeah, we'll have photo ops. My friends at Greta's Roost are going to be there. Friends from Mika's are going to be there. Yeah, we'll have people exhibiting from Edmonton and Lethbridge as well, right? Because Mika's are driving up from Leth. And yeah, it's always a good time, Max, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It is. You are such a good boy. You are such a good boy. Oops. The heck was that? Yeah, are you having fun, Max? I know it's been pretty quiet. Nobody walking past. My goodness, I think we're overdue for some excitement and people walking past. Okay, I'm gonna grab the phone and we're gonna flip it. And we're gonna catch up on, whoops, we're gonna catch up on comments. Depends how many times we flip the phone. Yeah, Angie, if you want to share it, you're going to have to tell us what size and color. Not here. Send us a message. And then we can make sure we have it in time for Palooza. And we'll probably do a pre-announcement on that as well. Yeah, I remember meeting you a couple of years ago. It was so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, Aiden, I don't really say how much Max costs in 1 year because I don't split up food between Max because it's Max and the flock and my food as well, right? Because if I buy some fruit, I'm not just saying, oh, I've just spent this money on fruit for the flock or I've just spent this money on vegetables for the flock. You know, I might spend, $40 a week on fruit and vegetables, but it's for me and the flock. Yeah, sometimes I get more veg than I do. I know. Sometimes you get more fruit than I do too, Max. You get spoiled? Whoa. Oh, that was slippery. My knee was slippery, hon. Yeah, I know. You almost slid up my knee. What the hecky who? What the hecky who? I know. Yeah. Oh, does that ever feel good? That feels so good, Max. Hey, Becky. Yeah. Oh, my goodness, Max. We are so excited, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, goodness. Goodness. What do you think, Max? Yeah. What do you think? Yeah, we're super excited too because at Palooza we're going to meet a couple of friends who are traveling in. Yeah. BJ, we are Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Will, so glad that you joined us. Oops. My comments stalled on me. Sherry asks, what is Max doing for the rest of the day? Did you want to shower today, Max? I know your brother's getting one. I'm cleaning cages. We might go for a walk later, Max, yeah? Kids Learnings from Pakistan. Welcome. Duane. Yeah. My goodness, Max. What do you think? Are you happy? You get some scritchies. If you're just joining us, give us a like and a subscribe. Welcome to Max the Moluccan. Yeah, we're hanging out here on the patio, trying to chase the sun around as we get a little bit of shade and a little bit of sun and a little bit of shade. And it's a gnat, Max. You don't need it, okay? Yeah, they're not edible. They're not good. And we found the shade again. Oh my goodness, Max. I'm gonna flip the camera. I'm gonna just install the camera again. Oh, clip. There we go. Camera clipped in. Ooh. Good job, Max. So we're going to up, uppity up, uppity, uppity up, up. Oh. So yeah, we got the problem. The sun just moved. That sun keeps moving on us. Okay. We're gonna rearrange the furniture again, Max. We are rearranging all of your furniture. Okay. Put that back there. I'm gonna grab this back here. That will be back on camera in a minute, folks. Double check for wasps. Make sure I'm not sitting on any. And there we go. Yeah. All right, Max. Yeah, I think the sun's coming back this way. It's gonna be on the other side of that tree in just a minute. It's blowing through the tree, isn't it? Yeah, it's nice because it's a little bit shady. But it would be nicer if we had just a little bit more sun on you, huh? Yeah. You get that? Yeah. Hey, Feather. Yeah. I know we chase the sun, don't we, buddy? Yeah. Oh, do you see people? You saw them? Yeah, you saw. Hello. You saw them. You can come meet them if you want. Yeah, you want to meet your friend Max? Come on. Come on, Max. Yeah. Up. Hi. He's always excited to meet people.
Hi, buddy.
This is Max. He's a 31-year-old Moluccan cockatoo. Hey, Max. Hi. Hello. You see, Max? Cheerful sounds got you people. Now Cat's got his tongue. Oh, yes. No, we're not going over to see them. We're going to stay on my arm. Hello. Hello. Yeah?
Do we look better upside down?
Sometimes you do. He says it gets a new perspective. You didn't expect to meet a Moluccan on a walk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
it's just
beautiful.
such a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
He's beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you handsome? Can you say yes?
I laugh when he gets shy because he was not shy a minute ago.
Yeah.
And then he goes all shy, and then you'll walk away and you'll suddenly hear him calling you up, going, "Come back, come back." Hello, Max. That's
Hello.
right.
Hello, Max.
Yeah, okay. Good job. Yeah, birds do that, Max. That's okay. Oh, you're upside down, yeah? The world looks better.
Hello, Max.
Yeah, you are. What's your favorite word, Max? Is it awesome? Hi, Max. Oh, you are just being so sweet. You're trying to steal some hearts.
Yes. Bye, Max.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
You too.
Well, they have to go, Max. No, we're not going for a walk with them. Okay, Max, inside voice. Yelling does not bring people back. Well, they're not going to come back because you yell. I know you really, really, really liked him, didn't you? You went over all shy, and you tried to lean over. I know I saw you. You were trying to sneak over. Want my knee? There. Yeah. Yeah, how about we don't yell? You're too close to my ear. How about a bok, bok, bok? How about a bok, bok, bok? Bok. Bok, bok. The coffee's cold. And it's got gnats swimming in it. Well, actually, they didn't swim very successfully. I think they drowned. Yeah. Yeah, there's a dog outside. Now you got him going. You're going. I know. Yeah, we're not going, though. They've walked away. They walked away a while ago. Was that exciting, honey? Yeah, you like to meet people. Your best life is on a busy pathway, right? Where people walk past and say hello. You want to sit beside the pathway so you can make friends. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, you've calmed down. That's a good boy. My goodness. You were loud for a minute. Yeah. Now, all our neighbors have the windows open. So, I don't mind if you're loud for a minute, Max, but you can't do it extended, okay? That was a gnat. Yeah. I know. Yeah. What was he doing on your feathers, huh? Yeah. You squished them. Yeah. We're going to do a good flap before we go inside. That way any gnats sitting on you fly away, okay? I know. Yeah. What do you think? Are you a big boy? Can I get a bok bok bok? Bok bok. Up. Can I get up? Thank you. Can I get a bok bok bok? Can I get a bok bok bok? Bok bok. Can I get a bok bok bok? Bok bok. You're thinking about it. Do you have any box to give? That's not a bok. You're yelling parrot like an excited little kid. That was another gnat. I'm trying to land on you. Yeah, we don't like gnats, do we? We don't need them landing on you. My goodness gracious me. Up on the knee. The sun's coming back around, folks. It's going to be on the other side of this tree in just a minute. And we'll have some sun on Max. Oh, we're going to preen. Max does not scream nonstop. Max is 31 years young. Yeah, no, he's usually pretty good. You know, we do shush him if he starts getting loud for anything more than a minute. Because we want to respect people. Nobody minds if you yell once or twice, but they don't want you just yelling nonstop. Right, buddy? Is that the rule? Not nonstop? Once or twice is okay. Hi, Daisy. That's right, Randall. Einstein's not going to be at Palooza. He lives in the wrong country. Do you see people? Yeah, you see people. You're hopeful and excited, Max. You are so excited about life. Yeah, look at that. The sun's coming back. See a little bit of sunshine on Max's face? We're going to have him in full sun in a minute. Oh, we just got a fun little Q&A question pop up. Just an automatically suggested one. Max, what's the best part of a muffin? What do you think Max's favorite part of a muffin is? Do you like the nice hard top? Do you like the inside of a muffin? Do you like eating it off the paper? I know, Max. Let's ask. So tell me in the comments, what's the best part of a muffin? What's your favorite part of a muffin? What do you think Max's favorite part of the muffin is? Oh, the original sunflower. Well, we're waiting for people to answer about the muffin question. We'll talk about what would happen if somebody walked up to stroke Max. Well, what would happen if somebody walked up and started patting you on the head and you didn't know them? Would you bite? Would you get mad at them? Probably. So with Max, it's all about consent. And if there's no consent, he can get rather annoyed and rather nippy. And I don't blame him. But sometimes he'll invite the contact and sometimes he'll say, hey, can you touch me? In which case it's fine. But it's always with Max, it's always about consent, right, buddy? Yeah. Even when I'm doing something, I double check that it's okay with him before I do it. Oh, look, your face is now in the sun. Isn't that pretty? It's peeking through the tree. Max is 31 years young. Yeah, that's right, Angie. At Palooza a couple of years ago, you got your Max moment. He sat with you, didn't he, Angie? Did he sit with you? Yeah? Yeah. Woo! What's going on? What goes? What goes? You're a big boy, Max. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You are so pretty in that light. Do you see the bikes on the other side of the street? They're biking past. There they go. It's a beautiful day for a bike ride. Jocelyn says blueberries. Glask thinks Max would like the paper. Glask likes the top. All right, we're going to leave that question up for another minute. What do you think Max's best part of the muffin is, and what's your best part of the muffin? Yeah. Do you like muffins, Max? Do you think I should make you some muffins? Yeah. I could make some muffins. Well, depending how hot it is, I might not want the oven on. We might wait until after the heat wave, then I'll make you some muffs, okay? Yeah, what kind of muffin would you like, Max? Would you like a banana muffin? Yeah. It's like a banana loaf, but done in a muffin. Always good. Can do it in paper cupcake wrappers. Have a nice top. Yeah, nice thing about banana bread is it's so moist and it has all of those little black squiggles of the banana. Yeah. Yeah, so good, Max. We just need some overripe bananas. Usually I'll make banana bread when I get, I frequently order groceries for delivery, and when my groceries arrive, what are you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know, don't be silly. My groceries arrive, sometimes I'll order 2 bananas, and I'll get 2 bunches of bananas, and when they do that, usually they bring me the ripest things possible. And the birds turn their beaks up because they like bananas a bit on the green side. And then I'm faced with all these bananas that I couldn't possibly eat within 24 hours. And they're already going overripe. So then I am cooking banana bread or something, right? Sometimes I just throw them in the freezer. Yeah, sometimes the best banana bread comes from the bananas from the freezer, right, Max? Yeah. All right. We're going to toss that Q&A. Yeah, Quago says the top is always so crispy. Yeah, the top says the original sunflower. So best part of the muffin? Yeah, muffins with blueberries, says Sylvia. Yeah, I think Max actually likes the cupcake wrapper at the bottom of the muffin. He likes the crunchy top, but he likes to pull bits of muffin off the cupcake wrapper. It's a foraging activity. Ooh, that was a mosquito. And unfortunately, I blew the mosquito rather than slapping it. I slapped after it flew away. I know, Max. You watch for that mosquito, okay? I don't want a mosquito bite. Where'd the mosquito go? Huh? Did he fly away or is he going to come back? Does that mosquito think I'm tasty? Yeah, we don't have too many mosquitoes out during the day, but okay, just doing mosquito inspection. I don't want to get chewed on by a mosquito, Max. No mosquitoes for us. No mosquitoes for us. Yeah. Yeah, whoa, what you doing? What you gonna do when the bird's for you? Yeah. Oh, and the sun's back. Isn't Max's color glorious in the sun? Told you it was coming back. It's gonna hide behind a bit of tree again in a minute. But, oh, it's so hot. It's so warm. So good, Max. Yes, Max can talk, but I'm going to give you a little secret about Max talking. Have you ever seen a toddler? Does the toddler talk on demand? No, toddlers talk when they want to talk. Right, Max? And Max talks when he has something to say. Right now, he's looking at me saying, hey, Mom, you're just sitting here. I don't have anybody to talk to. If he sees some activity on the screen, such as a bunch of emojis or a bunch of hearts going up, sometimes he'll react to that. But usually he waits for people to walk past and then he gets chatty. Max, did you see a dog walk past earlier? Were there any dogs? What did the dogs say? You bark for them? Yeah? Were there any kids? No, squeak. Squeakums, squeakums. Squeakum and squeakum. Yeah, Max, yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Yes, you're such a big boy. You're such a big boy. You're such a big boy. Oh, you just want scritchies. You want some lovin's, huh? Max, you're looking a bit tired. You look like you might be ready for a morning nap. And maybe while you do your morning nap, I can give your brother a bath. Yeah. Bet Mango would like a plinky plonky. Yes. And what about you, Max? What do you think? What do you think? Would you like to just sit on my knee today? What's on the agenda? What's on the bird's agenda? Preen, snack, make a mess. Okay, that sounds good. No, we're having fun out here on the patio. So glad everybody's joining us. If you're new here, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Give us a Bok Bok in the comments. Max, can we try for another Bok Bok Bok? Max, can we get a Bok Bok Bok? Bok Bok. Bok Bok for the sun. That's a squeak. Step up. Can I get a Bok Bok Bok? Oh, there go bikes. Yeah, there go bikes. Awesome. You sound just like a little kid. Can I get a Bok Bok Bok? Bok Bok. Well, it was almost a single Bok. What about your trademark Bok Bok Bok? Woo, you're fluffy. And that dander's a flying. Can I get a Bok Bok Bok? Bok Bok. That's a gnat. You leave the gnats. They're not bothering you. If you're happy, you know what, Max? Bok Bok Bok. Can I get a Bok Bok Bok? Okay. Want me to stand up, maybe? We stand up, can we get a Bok Bok Bok? Can I get a Bok Bok Bok? Bok Bok. Yeah, are you excited? Yeah, grab the wrong tripod. This is the short tripod. I gotta hand hold it when we're standing. This is Max. He's a 31-year-old Moluccan cockatoo. He's living his best life. Are you excited? Can I get a Bok Bok Bok? Can I get a Bok Bok Bok, Max? Bok Bok. Can I get a Bok Bok Bok? Okay, just gonna grab this for 1 second. There. Can I get a Bok Bok? Bok Bok. Oh, do you see people walking their dog? No, no dogs, just a child. Or is that a dog and a kid carrier? I'm confused. It looks like there's a dog in there. Oop, big poops. Good job. Can I get a Bok Bok Bok? Bok Bok. Can I get a Bok Bok Bok? That wasn't really a Bok, Max. I'm not sure what that was. Bok, 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 Bok. Bok, 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 Bok. A Bok, a Bok, a Bok. A Bok, Bok, Bok. Can I get a Bok, Bok, Bok? Whee! Yay! Oh, yeah. There we go. Can I get a Bok, Bok, Bok? Bok, Bok. Ah! Okay, you're going to shout for Ma, and Ma's standing right here. Okay. All right, we're going to check for wasps, and we're going to sit down, okay? No wasps, so we can sit down on our little patio. Yeah, okay, there you go, buddy. There you go. Step. I know. I know. Oh, we're going to preen. All right, well, you know, Max does not always perform like, it's not like you put a coin in and you get a gumball. You know, Max has got to be in the mood, right, Max? Are you in the mood? Are you in the mood? Yeah, maybe? Yeah, I got a couple of claws to trim today. Yeah. I was going to do that outside, but I forgot the clippers. I'll do that inside. Oh, does that sun feel glorious, Max? Now that it's no longer in shade. I know it's kind of hot, but it's pretty sun, isn't it? It's really pretty sun. What do you think? What do you think, Max? Bok Bok. 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 Bok Bok Bok. Boom. I know, buddy. I know. Are you a happy boy? Oh, yeah. You're just looking around. Somebody jogging across the street. They got shade on the other side of the street. That shade happened to them pretty quick, didn't it? Yeah. You see someone upstairs on the patio? Someone's dog's out there. Running around, excited. Yeah. Are you watching that? That's so much fun to watch, isn't it? I know. Oh, it's preen time. There's something so cool about watching a bird preen. You know, it's like you or I combing our hair. And he's just pulling any oils through his feathers. He's making sure he looks pretty. He's making sure everything's perfect. Right, Max? Is everything perfect? Yeah, is everything perfect? Yeah, it is, isn't it? What do you think, Max? What do you think? I know, buddy. I know. Are you a happy boy? You're a happy boy. All right, we're going to grab the camera. We're going to flip it over here. Let's see if I can read some comments here. Yeah, Momager is just in the back here. Hello, 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 everybody. It's a voice behind Max. Oh, yeah, you're looking good there, Max. Upstairs window's open, but the blinds are turned so not too much sun's getting in, okay? Let's flip this. Oh, boy. Yeah, I can see his eye in the sunlight. It's really dark, dark, dark chocolate brown. Hey, Philip's here. Yes, Maria, Max is perfectly peachy. His brother Mango's even more peachy colored. A little bit more peach with Mango than with Max. Oh, Mosquito got me after all. He came back, I think, Max. Hi, Dracula. Whoops. Whoa, what's going on here? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna be rude, folks, you're gonna get timed out, okay? And it's not a competition to see who can get timed out the fastest. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Jean. Oh, Ashley, this is Max. Max the Moluccan. Hey, Rip. Yeah, of course you can ask. You can always toss your questions in the comments. I'm not always looking at the comments, folks. And that's the kicker. Hi, Maria. Hi, Prelove. Little squeaks. Yeah. Hi, Spider. Yeah, Randall, you're right. Bananas. Not ready, not ready, not ready, not ready, not ready. Ready, spoiled, spoiled. Banana bread. Yeah. Yeah. No, Max likes his bananas a bit on the green side. He didn't like bananas for the longest time. And, ooh, got a police officer who just drove past. He did not like bananas for the longest time. And then one day he decided that, you know what, these things are actually pretty good because I gave him a slice of one that was green. But Max is particular about his bananas. I can't just give him a slice of banana. Oh, no, 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 no. He wants his banana in a peel. So I can slice the banana and slice the peel and give him a slice of that. So I have to wash the bananas first. Now, I want to tell you a really funny story about his brother Tico and bananas. This is pretty funny. And it involves our friend Sheila and Ted. They used to be T-Cal's mom and dad, right? Yeah. Dear friends of ours. But I was out of town and they had Tico. Tico was staying with them. And Max was staying elsewhere. Sometimes leaving town can be a bit challenging when you have so many large birds. But Max was minding his own business. And I think he was staying at a pet resort that time. But Tico was staying with his buddy T-Cal. And Tico is just a doll to take care of. Very well behaved, very good boy. And he was hanging out with T-Cal. Well, oh, you know this is going to get good. So what happened is Tico was staying in the kitchen. He had his cage sitting in the kitchen right beside a little table. And there was a bowl of fruit on the table. The bowl had, there was a bowl of tomatoes, and there was an apple, a pear, some banana, and Tico, you know, I told Tico he had to behave himself. I had told him he had to be a good guest. And I told him good guests try everything that's offered to them. So Tico said, oh, okay. So he was left alone and he looked around and he thought about it and he thought, okay, this must be a self-serve buffet for me. So he stepped off of his cage onto the table. He looked around. Nobody was telling him no. So he thought, this must be for me. And he walked over and he sampled everything. He took one bite out of each tomato because he knew he was supposed to sample everything that was offered to him. He took a bite out of everything else and he even tried banana. And decided he quite liked banana. Bit right through the peel and got into the banana. It was quite good. And then Sheila walked into the room. And she discovered her dinner plans had been changed somewhat. Yeah. And when she was telling me about that, I just couldn't quit laughing. And she said, it's not funny, but it was really funny because Tico was trying to be the perfect guest. He was trying to be polite. He didn't quite understand something about being polite was not raiding somebody's countertop because it was right beside his cage. So in his mind, he was being a polite little boy. You see Max? Yeah. And so he was being super polite. He even flung a bit of tomato onto the curtains because that's what he does to keep a clean beak. But he thought he was being polite. And one thing I thought was hilarious about this story, Tikal, the Amazon, before he started staying with me, his previous pet sitter had an incident, the incident with the grandfather clock. And they were not keeping a close eye on Tikal, and Tikal went for a wander and discovered there was a grandfather clock that was very, very chewable. And Tikal decided to have a chew on the grandfather clock. So Sheila and Ted, when they got back and they found out what their bird had destroyed, they ended up paying to get this antique clock restored. Expensive lesson for Tikal. Very expensive chew toy. But, and the next time Tikal stayed with this person, the exact same thing happened. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me once, shame on me, right? You've heard that saying? It's like, if you know that the bird's going to take a wander and has got an idea that the clock might be edible, it's up to you to protect your clock. It's up to you to watch the bird, right? Yeah. You have to take a little bit of responsibility. If you dangle temptation, birds chewed on it before, the bird probably thinks they can chew on it again. Tikal, has he ever destroyed anything here? He is curious. He tried for my Venetian blinds one day, and he got his beak on them, and I heard a click of beak, and I just looked at him, and I said, no. And he stopped, and he looked at me, and he backed up really slowly, and then scratched himself to say, I wasn't doing anything, Mom. I wasn't doing anything. Yeah, you weren't, buddy. You got caught in the act. But he knows he's not supposed to, and he does not even try now that he knows that he'll get caught and he'll get He's not supposed to do it. Right, Max? Yeah. I know. Are you having a good day, Max? Yeah, you're having such a good day. You're such a good boy. Love you, Max. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Some nice scritchies. Yeah. My goodness, Max. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but that was a really funny story about the clock. Oh, Vicky's asking us about the weather. Vicky, Angie, are you still online? Can you give us a quick update on the weather forecast? Angie has a page on YouTube, Angie's Weather or Not. And she talks about the weather here in southern Alberta, Calgary area. Yeah. So she can help us out with the weather. But right now it is pretty warm. We're beginning to melt, and we're going to go inside fairly soon because it is getting hot. But I want to stream for a couple more minutes. What do you think, Max? Yeah, the sun just came back out on Max. But it's going to be a scorcher today. I think 29 degrees, if I recall correctly. And we've got a heat warning. And we get the heat warnings when it gets that warm during the day and it does not cool off enough at night, because number of days of heat mean it's really going to get hard to deal with, because some people here have air conditioners, some do not. I do not. And I've been in this house for 10 years and I've thought about it. I've thought, wouldn't it be nice to get an air conditioner? But here's the kicker. For the cost of an air conditioner, you don't get more for your house because you got an air conditioner. And then it's that, how, I've been here for a decade. How many more years am I going to live in this house? Am I going to move? Does it make sense to install an air conditioner here? Or maybe I should wait until I move and get a place with air, or install an air conditioner in a new place or something, right? So, start thinking, well, if I move in a place and I think I'm going to be there 10 years, and I have an air conditioner and I use it for 10 years, not bad. But if I only, if I decide that I'm going to move in a year or something, then it's not worth it. Right, Max? Yeah. I've got a portable air conditioner that does a pretty decent job. Yeah, that's pretty nice, isn't it, Max? Yeah, the portable AC. Got that inside. Yeah, Davita's Max is just chilling right now. He keeps looking around for people to walk past on the pathway, and I have no control over who's going to walk on that pathway. But it's a beautiful day. It's a really nice time of day. We've got a long weekend. It is 10:54, so 11 11 a.m. in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And that's actually a good time for people to be out walking. And, especially today because it's a long weekend. A lot of people want to get outside. Got a lot of mosquitoes out here today, even during the day. Yeah, there goes somebody walking. Yeah. Being smart, they're covering their head for a little bit of cool. I mean, I'm covering my head for a little bit of cool, right? Yeah. Yeah, got a hat on. I like this hat. It's got a little bit of attitude towards it, right? And it's comfy. It's the right weight that it's not going to blow off too easily. Yeah, what do you think, Max? Oh, big boy. Big boy. You a big boy now? Yeah, big scritchies? Gonna preen. Yeah. I'm just checking for where that mosquito went, honey. Because he probably was hunting me. She probably wanted me for dinner. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have too many mosquitoes out here, but just enough, right, Max? Just enough skitters. Yeah. What do you think, Max? Vicky's in Alabama, USA, and says bright and sunny in the 80s. Yeah. Ooh. There's a great Q&A that was just suggested, Max. What is your favorite thing to do with friends? Yeah. So let's twist this Q&A. It was an automatically suggested one. I love these.